question and answer, and lab. This is Viewpoint University on 1140 KSOO.
It's the Friday Afternoon Club on Viewpoint University. This is live local radio, the way radio should be. Talking with Carol Bryant this afternoon. She is with FIDO Friendly magazine. They are celebrating 10 years. And talking with Carol during the break, I did explain to her I'm a huge animal lover. Of course, students here at Viewpoint University know that I have a cat, my beloved Grace. And Carol, when she found that out, did not hang up on me. So FIDO Friendly is also cat friendly.
We are. We found out through the Travel Industry Association of America that 78 of the animals being taken on vacation are dogs, but bravely, 15% of people take cats. And as that's quite a staggering statistic. So we know that there's an audience out there for traveling, but just in general, we like our animals to be able to get along and live together. And we know there's multiple pet households out there, whether you have a cat and a dog, cat and a bird. And recently in one of our issues, we even ran a story about a cat who's missing her front legs, but how she's making a difference with veterans coming home from Iraq and just her owners reaching out to them and letting them know they have a friend in the animal world. So we shine the spotlight on all different species, although we primarily focus on FIDO.
And you mentioned there the cat with missing the front legs, therapy animals. I love stories of therapy animals. And
oh, yes.
And also disabled animals, and both of those are covered in this issue. Let's talk about first the story that you did actually about special needs dogs in the August issue. Tell us about that.
We interviewed 3 people who they're traveling with their pet, and a lot of times people might think, well, my pet has a disability, or they're a little bit older, they can't see, they can't hear as well. I guess I can't travel anymore with them. And we like to say, on the contrary, our motto is leave no dog behind. So in this piece, we profiled 3 people. One of them myself. I traveled with an elderly dog right up until the time I lost her, and she was almost 16. We have a dog in here who is wheelchair bound, and he is certified pet therapy, and his owner gets around quite well with him, and we give you tips about that. And even a dog who was blind his entire life, and he reached out and he worked in veterans hospitals. So we tell you how to get there, what to do, and just to kind of make the ride easier. So, no dog should be left behind, and we're here to include animals, not exclude them.
And another story that stood out to me was a story of one of the dogs involved in the Michael Vick story, one of those dogs that's been adopted out, so of course a pit bull, and that dog also a therapy dog now.
Isn't that wonderful? It's such a rags to riches story because he's showing how to break the stereotype. And in a day and age where we live with breed-specific legislation in so many areas, it's nice to see something that made the news, a good story come out of it, that this dog who's been through so much is now certified pet therapy and touching so many lives that I think it gives inspiration for so many other pound puppies out there that they deserve a second chance.
Absolutely. And I always, ever since I met some dear friends of mine, their pit bull Paisley a couple years ago, I've been trying to spread the word about pit bulls. I'll admit I was nervous about pit bulls until I met their dog and learned just incredible information about that breed. And first of all, they aren't really a breed. That's kind of a misnomer there too, but just I love stories about pit bulls.
I always like to say it's the way they're brought up and the way they're trained, and it's not the dog, it's the person. So that's pretty much the message we're getting out there.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Talking with Carol Bryant this afternoon. She is with FIDO Friendly magazine. Carol, where can we get the magazine?
You can subscribe, of course, by visiting www.fidofriendly.com, and all your listeners are receiving a 20% off discount today with coupon code Junior, that's Junior. And in the area, you could find us at Barnes & Noble, Borders, Hastings bookstores, as well as many pet-friendly hotels and bed and breakfasts nationwide.
Great! 20% off subscription today. Wonderful. And you mentioned, we were talking during the break, you mentioned you love to give stuff away, too.
We do. Right now on our blog, we have so many contests, and it's constant. I could definitely tell you want to stick around for next issue because we're giving literally thousands of dollars away in trips and prizes and goodies for you and FIDO. Just I'm not going to give too much information away, but if you like to write, you'll definitely want to stick around for that contest. And just to keep the palate wet, come visit the blog in the meantime.
Very good. Carol Bryant with FIDO Friendly Magazine. Carol, thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thanks for having me, and tell your kitty we said thanks for letting us borrow you.
I will tell her. She'll appreciate that.
Okay. Have a good day, everyone.
Thanks, Carol. You too. It's 4:52 on Viewpoint University. This is 1140 KSOO.
Higher education.